Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today we're going to be talking about what to do when you've got a wide range of needs, but you've got a limited amount of clothing. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos will come right to you. In addition, if you like this video, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like it down below. Also, I'm going to link you to my free 47-page ebook. Make sure to grab it. And last but not least, I'm going to link you to a very useful article. It's actually about the interchangeable wardrobe, which deals directly with the question that came in. Antonio, I'm a 36-year-old pastor in Whitefish, Montana. It's a wide-ranging community. We've got a mix of loggers, multi-million-dollar construction owners, tourists, and a small rural community of farmers. How do I transform my limited wardrobe into the flexible one that I need? All right, so the gentleman, he's got a good question and something that probably many of us struggle with. We've got a limited amount of clothing and we've got a wide range of needs. So how do we stretch our clothing? How do we make it fit for a wide range of situations? And for this gentleman in particular, it sounds like he's got the rural farmers on one end and then he's got the business owners on the other. And if in the same day he's having to meet with these gentlemen, he's going from possibly suits to jeans, boots, and work shirts. And how does he present himself? Because oftentimes we're taught that if you really want to connect with your audience, you need to dress like them. And I'm going to bring that back. It's not exactly true. You don't have to exactly mimic your audience. So the first thing I'm going to advise this gentleman is to focus in on, he's really, anytime he goes out there, he's a pastor and he's representing his church. But at the same time, he doesn't have to dress down to jeans and work shirts and boots, and he doesn't have to dress up to suits. What he can do is he can find something that fits in the middle and that can be easily, actually the exact outfit I'm going to give him is perhaps a sports jacket, which he can take off because he'll have on a dress shirt underneath, and he can have possibly an extra dress shirt. He can have a solid dress shirt, which is always going to be more formal, especially in a lighter color. And he can have a patterned dress shirt or something perhaps with a little bit of more chambray or something that looks like it's more of a work shirt that could be for more informal occasions. And the great part is both of these shirts would work with a sports jacket. Let's say he went with a bluish sports jacket and he kept the fabric of the dress shirt light. He also kept the chambray light color, maybe a light blue. So that's going to work. Both of those are going to work with the sports jacket. Now let's talk about his trousers. So in this case, if he's going to be meeting with the business owners, he can wear dress slacks. If he's going to be meeting with the rural crowd, then he can throw on a pair of really nice jeans, or maybe raw denim, something that is a bit more rugged looking. And then to complete the outfit, we can talk about his footwear, his shoes. So if he's going to be meeting with the higher end gentleman, he can be wearing dress shoes. If he's going to be meeting with the gentleman who are perhaps he's going out into the field or he's going to a smaller community church, he can wear perhaps dress boots or some type of a boot which is just a little bit more rugged looking. And what we've created here we've only changed out a few things, but we've created two entirely different outfits. We've been able to have the sports jacket available for both, although he can take it off and give a more casual look. And that's the key of the interchangeable wardrobe, is that all of these pieces work with each other. So for this gentleman, he's going to need to go back, look at his closet and look at clothing, look at things that he has in there that perhaps just don't go with a wide range of other pieces in his wardrobe. And focus on less, make sure it's interchangeable, and you're going to get more outfits out of that. And again, so the 2 points I hit on with this was, first, he needed to realize that he doesn't have to exactly mimic his audience, that he can find ground right there in the middle. And then the second part was about the interchangeable wardrobe, which allows him to make that transition. Again, he's never going to dress down, and not saying that the farmers are dressing down, but he doesn't need to dress like a farmer. He's a pastor. He doesn't need to dress also like a business owner. He doesn't need to don a full suit. It's fine if he goes into a meeting or if he goes to an event in which they're wearing suits, and if he's wearing a nice pair of dress slacks, an odd jacket, perhaps he keeps a tie if he really wants to take it to the next level. Although I would think in Whitefish, Montana, it's going to be a little bit more laid back. So hopefully that helped answer the question, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.